All right, Crossroads, it's good to be back here in Texas after a full week off there back in Ohio. It's good to be back here after a week off, just a little vacation time, need a little relaxation. But because I ended up talking about high school football with Grenada winning their first state title last I left. But now we're going to transition over to Starter Sports Lock here with some basketball. Yes, again, basketball season starting up district play, and first with Victoria East women's basketball. They're going to begin district play this Friday afternoon at home versus the Fort Bend Marshall Buffaloes. This game will be at 3:30 p.m. Again, they're on Friday afternoon. So again, some of our area teams still are on winter break right now, getting ready to be back in school there next week. But for East, they have to keep the eye on district. Again, they got a star point guard there, number 3, Avery Valentine, and also number 23, Kamari Clark, and number 12, Jazel Williams, have been huge there for Victoria East as well. Again, 10-9 right now overall, 2-1 in district. So we'll see how they do this Friday afternoon. What over to Victoria West boys basketball here. They begin district play at Terry High School this Friday at 7 p.m. The West Warriors, they've been back and forth here at non-conference. They're right now 7-9 overall so far, and their senior leader, Bo Woods, has been huge again, and also some football stars you kind of will remember from West there, running back Genesis Jeffries, and also defensive end that was there for West, and Trevor Robinson are going to be huge here as well there for Victoria West, because last season they went 0-8 in district play, and then 10-16 overall. So again, West looking to improve here this upcoming season, hopefully there for West head coach Cody McDonald begin strong there in district play. Now speaking of hoops, Victoria West women's basketball had a non-district game today versus the Gonzales Apaches. Earlier this afternoon, the West Warriors team got the big win. They won 47-35. Again, leading scorer there for West was Zy Morgan with 15 points. Then Nisa Scott and Kirsten Kahn had 11 points to help West get the win. And the Warriors, again, they begin district play, though, again, this Friday at home versus Terry High School. That will be at 12:30. But now, how about over to some football? Again, we mentioned Shiner earlier, right? Again, had a chance to reach the state championship versus the Munster Hornets. Again, just lost a tough one there about 2 weeks ago. Well, one of their own there in defensive back Dalton Brooks had made some impact plays there in the Las Vegas Bowl versus USC there on Saturday. Brooks had a big third-quarter interception and also led the team there as well and with some tackles. At the end of the season, though, for Brooks, he had 38 individual tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 1 interception, and 1 sack to end the day for Dalton Brooks. Now, I mentioned some high school basketball and some football, but now we're going to move over to the NBA, where the Houston Rockets, they faced the Miami Heat there last night. And the Rockets, they lost a tough one there, 104-100 there versus the Miami Heat there at home. The Heat scored 23 points there in the fourth quarter to help propel, again, to get the victory there last night. For the Rockets, their leading scorer was Dylan Brooks, who had 22 points. Alfred Sengun had 19 points to help the Rockets. And again, the Rockets, they're going to have to regroup because their next game is going to be New Year's Day versus the Dallas Mavericks there. The tip-off for that will be at 7 p.m. And then finally tonight, the Spurs, they played the Minnesota Timberwolves there last night in Minnesota. And the Spurs lost a close battle there, 112-110. The Spurs, they got a big contribution there from star player there, Victor Wembanyama. Had 34 points there last night. And star point guard Chris Paul had 14 assists there for the Spurs. But again, it would not be enough for the Spurs to get the win. They're going to be back in action tomorrow night there versus the LA Clippers there at home at 6 p.m. That's going to do it here in sports.